Just one day after Marjorie Taylor Greene had her personal account permanently suspended from Twitter, she also saw her Facebook page suspended for the exact same reason. In fact, according to reports, it was the exact same post that got her permanently suspended from Twitter that also got her temporarily suspended from Facebook. And of course, this post in question was one that falsely claimed that there were all these vaccine injuries and deaths, talking about the VAERS system, the VAERS system, which for the record, yes, there's lots of reports on that. However, those are not confirmed or vetted. Anyone at any time can get on that system, post that they had some kind of problem with anything, and it's there. That doesn't mean it is valid. It just means somebody posted it there. And of course, even if it is valid, then of course you have to find causation, not just a correlation. Marjorie Taylor Greene left out all of that fine print and just stated as fact that there were all of these vaccine injuries that everybody was apparently ignoring. That's not true. So of course, her Facebook account is now temporarily suspended. She will, of course, be getting it back. But I have no problem if Facebook wants to go ahead and pull the plug for good. I think it's fair at this point. The terms of service are very clear. They've made it a point to let everybody know you can't post misinformation with regard to the pandemic, the virus itself, the vaccines, any of it. You are not allowed to do that, and if you do it too many times, you're going to lose your account. Marjorie Taylor Greene has received those warnings on both Twitter and Facebook, yet she continues to do it anyway. She was told the rules and made the choice to break them. Right? Aren't conservatives the party of personal choice? Just comply and there won't be any problems. But here she is not complying and then whining, of course, when she gets in trouble for it. So here's what she had to say. First of all, she called it beyond censorship of speech. Then she said, I'm an elected member of Congress representing over 700,000 U.S. tax-paying citizens, and I represent their voices, values, defend their freedoms, and protect the Constitution. Okay. So? You broke the rules. Right? Can we at least agree on that? You broke the rules. And it's also terrifying to think that 700,000 Americans are basically beholden to you. You're their representative. You're the one that has to go and advocate for those 700,000 Americans. And by the way, how's that going? What have you done for them? I think that's the bigger question here. You brought it up in your rant about being banned. So how about you answer to those constituents? You went on tour with Matt Gaetz this summer. You traveled all over the country, none of which was to the benefit of your constituents. Same thing, of course, with Matt Gaetz, and he's getting hammered back here in his district because he's never here. He hasn't done anything for this area. And I think the same can honestly be said for Marjorie Taylor Greene with her district. These people like Greene and Gaetz and even Boebert, they go out there, they make a big stink, they get all the headlines, they raise tons of money when they get banned from social media, because that's what she's doing now. She's playing this up so she can get more money, and it's working for her. But at the end of the day, what have you done for your constituents? What have you done for those 700,000 people that you're whining and crying about right now? The answer is unequivocally nothing. So before you get mad at the tech giants because you can't go out there and rant and rave like a lunatic anymore, maybe you ought to make a couple visits to your own district, talk to some people, and find out how in your second year as a legislator, you need to actually start legislating. To me, that probably seems like a bigger concern than not being able to tweet. One of today's video sponsors is Magic Spoon cereal. Look, we're all trying to eat better, but healthy breakfast doesn't have to be boring. Magic Spoon has the amazing flavors that you love, but without all the bad stuff. And it's amazing as a midnight snack right before bed, too. Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. And there's only 140 calories per serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb. And you can build your own box. Available flavors to build your very own custom bundle include cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, blueberry, cinnamon, cookies and cream, and maple waffle. And those last 2 flavors are now available permanently after having such a great reception from customers. So go to magicspoon.com/ROF to grab a custom bundle of cereal and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code ROF at checkout to save $5 off your order. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/ROF and use the code ROF to save $5.